Lipp, aka Shush is the morning. Me mama said, so I say, Mama, me name Jason Lipp. The Spanish people always used to say in Little League when we played baseball, Jason, with a little less ch. We won't say the people had the chutzpah, but some people in life, they have the chutzpah, there's a nerve. Right? Chutzpah is nerve.
Yeah.
The chutzpah on these people. Time to put on miyamaka, get very Jewish, go around lots of Jewish neighborhoods, make lots of friends with my family because society has not accepted cheson. Please sit next to me, Mama, instead of shush, the volume. Maybe get on the video and just, if not on the video, keep me company, motivate me to be funny. Is a great audience, seem to find me funny today. Laughing makes me feel good about myself. We're making the videos, talking Swahili, the black Jewish man calling me Jesus. You know. But let me get back into the AKAs, Tank Lipp, aka Jason Lipp, aka the last great bee, buzzing, buzzing like the bee. Call me long lost relative of the Wu-Tang. The Wu-Tang clan is at least the right clan because we don't like no KKK. But some people like to give me special K without me consent. So the ketamine make me very slow. Never willingly take the ketamine, but somehow the philosophy is becoming and evolving that the issue is the ketamine. Somebody is slipping me ketamine. Special K. Suppressing me, we know it's an anesthetic. The French toast is going to make me diabetes go boom, boom, boom. Take sugar 500, go hospital. Insulin, prick me finger. 5 days later, the finger's numb from the pricking because with the diabetes, the wounds do not heal, just like all the other wounds, haunted by so many wounds. Let's get back to the maybe we could get through all the AKAs.
With the voice.
So we start from the beginning. Sit, Mom.
I don't want to be on the camera.
Mom, sit without cameras. Camera has tunnel vision, just like me.
If you just
Look off figure.
if you keep your voice
Camera
low.
has tunnel vision.
Sit if you
Camera
keep your
here,
voice.
only me in the seat. Always sitting with no place at the table. Come, sit down, Mom. Camera will not catch you. You give me good energies, motivation. You laugh. So finally, somebody finds me funny. Even me family ignores me videos. Like, why is this guy making music? He sucks. Maybe next time don't text me Aunt to sing any longer. She's not exactly feeling me video. Sorry, Aunt, throw you under the bus. Maybe next time respond to, hey, good try. Good try, so good try. Maybe take some singing lessons and the aunt will talk more back to me about the songs are so good. It says nothing because, well, why would we want to put them down? But we can't exactly put them up when the acapellas is not matching the beat. Maybe we could get through the AKAs, Tank Lipp, Jason Lipp, the last great bee. Oh, we got new AKAs, the last of the great Jedis. Not so new, but we finally get this part of this speech. The last of the great Jedi, aka is the GOAT, but the greatest of all time is the most famous, unfamous person. How's that happen, Mom?
Huh?
So how do you become famous when you're your most unfamous person? Drink more coffee?
I don't know if he did enough.
No, drink more coffee, get more famous.
Oh.
Maybe go to Dunkin' Donuts and make a big ruffles the feathers of the people and get trespassed like we get trespassed to Starbucks and Panera. As everywhere we go in societies, there you are, not fitting in, Jason. Something about you is chaotic. You need to settle down. Settle down. I'm in the kitchen all day. Come on, settle down. We're gonna get out of my own way together to take a poop. Take a poop. Then the hemorrhoids. It's on. The bleeding from the insides or the pimple on the ass cheeks? Oh, mommy says don't go there. Mom, we're trying to find ways to be new funny. New funny, never funny. How can you be new funny if it's never funny? So, we'll talk in the voice like this, hopefully the duration of the video. Give a little extra character to the man's mostly dead. Itching the balls again, come on. Then touch me face and now me. Okay. Inappropriate next to mom. And for the video, we'll try not to itch or scratch the itch or itch the scratch. There's always one that bewildered me is the itch and the scratch. So you're some type of DJ. What are you doing down there? Spinning a record? Spinning a record down there? A lot of scratching.
Back.
The DJ. Why is you gonna be back?
I'll be back to life.
Why is you leaving in the first place to not laugh? Is it going to the bathroom? Oh, yeah, the camera's on. Nobody's watching anyway, so you know, Jason. Maybe we give a little more chutzpah to these characters, a little more character to the chutzpah. Go to the next room, open the drawer, take a yarmulke, look very Jewish, maybe some and smoke a cigarette. Some more character. There's more things to look at instead of the old brick wall. The yellow brick road is interesting. We stumble upon something new. The yellow brick road is where you find yourself. As I find myself at an old brick wall. The correlation to these yellow brick roads, we don't know yet, but it's probably something not so good because what's good becomes of the life that has turned into this. We still trying though, somehow, the resilience is brilliant. New saying, resilience is brilliant. Sort of rhymes, sort of wise and sort of rhymes on this also rhyme. Boom, boom, boom. We now in the porch area. The man with pool, but always talking, has no money. Interesting mystery. It is an anomaly. An anomaly and enigma also at the time. What is the difference between enigma and anomaly? Anomaly maybe is the mystery just in itself that can't be figured out exactly, and an enigma is more of a subject, a thing, a person, a noun perhaps, or is enigma a thing too, just like anomaly? Anybody have some ideas? Plop it in the comments, please. Please plop, just like poop, plop. Plop comments make me feel special. Special like how? It's like the man with the pool screen. I'm not showing the pool yet, as we wait for the vantage point. The vantage point of maybe plop myself in the pool too early, not the proper attire. Here we go. It's a pretty pool. It's rather pretty for a man with no bucks, always complaining no money. It looks pretty ritzy to me, but we don't know. Perhaps the man doesn't own the pool, but is renting the pool. And renting the grill. Cook me steak, eat. Lots of food, maybe plop some unhealthy sauces on the steak. Make for the nice dinner. The nice dinner, everything is the nice dinner, the nice chairs, the nice cigarette, everything is Z. Z's for the man in sleepy time. Is it a dream or a nightmare? You know, starting to feel like when me talk is sort of like when me rap and me freestyle. Just a lot of speech, nonsense coming out. Sometimes rhyme, sometimes not. Just in essence, very prolific. Lots of ability to just talk and talk and talk if so desire. This way we can basically rap for a million hours straight. If we want to rap for a million hours, we probably could without stopping, just like we talk and talk and talk. This looks like we have one viewer, but not sure because usually no viewers. So it's almost surreal to see one viewer. It's like maybe we's getting somewheres. Now it goes to 0. So perhaps, Z back to 1. Z back to 1 viewer said, hey, just playing hide and go seek. We are really trying to show you what 0 to 1 looks like. 0 to 60 seconds, the new. 0 to 60 is 0 to 1. So, you know, as in times like this, we feel very invigorated, as to say we are going up in places. Like maybe from the porch we will go back to the kitchen of hell. Hell's Kitchen, but non-Brooklyn. She was from Brooklyn, I was from Queens. Somehow 2022, something's going to happen, just don't know what. It's the calm within the storm that is also a calm storm, which is also going to be chaotic when the storm climax again. So, to that we say, we will wait, and me patience is can't exactly say thin because, you know, we have become so accustomed to, you know, waiting on some sort of line that is more like a circle. The circle of running around in place in the small radius known as me home would not feel much like home to the man that doesn't want to be here in the first place. Perhaps another home with no pool, with more square footage and a little newer, because, you know, 1970s doesn't feel as fresh and deaf and dope as, you know, 2022 home, all decked out with lots of chrome and stainless steel in the kitchen, maybe the granite on the countertops, which we do have here, but kind of a lesser of that upgrade. Maybe some crown molding for the man with the crown of some sort that the government likes to say boom boom bye bye with these signals. The signals that are sort of being untelevised, sort of televised. The revolution against something you can't put your finger on, the signal. The electromagnetic waves. Huh. So, Tank, you think you're investigative, huh? So you think you have figured out the mystery of how the things happen to your brain and speed you up and down is a frequency, electromagnetic waves, ZMF, electromagnetic frequencies. And the point, well, possibly to lower the man's guard, so when they coming, man can't see them coming because he's been put in a box in his mind and brain. Also known as the tunnel vision, sort of the focus box, where the focus on everything in the narrow world and miss the world around him in the bigger radius of the box. The sort of deep, but we know the idle time is the devil's workshop, so not much to do. We inspect the decks of the deck, the cards dealt. We hang on the porch. We stare at the floor on the porch and see lots of faces and Rorschach. Talk about chutzpah. Huh. The Rorschach. The signs they're known to give to schizophrenics to test the reality of the man's eyes and brains and what you see and what you don't, and what you see is that normal people don't see is that you see. The floor was simply stated as just a floor. The man sees imprints of ghosts' faces on the floor. Kind of like at some point in time, Ghostbusters come boom, boom, boom. Ghosts become fossils on the floor, as we see the ghosts of yesterday today. There's one way to put it. Another way we will save for another time, as the cigarettes ending begins the beginning of the man going back to the kitchen. To drink more coffee, to wake up to a day where we will go nowhere but the kitchen, the porch, the bedroom, and maybe the front porch. Then to the gas station to get more cigarettes. And that's at the store to come back home and then smoke those cigarettes on the same porch he started the day. It's basically, you could say, the box. The small radius of the man living in the world, not going too far from home, can stray, because straying make no sense if the no money to stay out will stay in the pool. That seems on the surface like the man has money when he does not have no money. Oh my God. Oh my God, Jason. Jason. There's no money? No money? To go out? Stay in the box? Why stay in the box when you could go outside of the box? Just walk, take a long time, long time, and another long line. Hey, son. Well, let me tell you that the accent changed from the porch to the new level, and the angle from this angle of the accent becomes more of this, more of that without there. Is me starting to get bored with myself? Can imagine that you're probably ready to tune out at 19 minutes. Maybe the tank cannot talk because the realization that after a while becomes old, even with a little flavor, the man become flavorless. The lamb chop that the society has sacrificed become old as sacrificing himself. The camera, the camera, getting old with looking at myself on live stream. Come on, who are you, Tank? Are you Hazel? Are you Tank? Are you B? Do you be yourself? Or you be that sting and boom, buzzing? Zzz. The Jedi. The third, these third eyes, the one, the two, the three, like a line in the head. Men get wrinkled as they get older. So society asks no questions, but the man know lots of symptoms in the forehead, known in this particular region as the third eye, the temples, some type of sanctuary for the mind, and then the third eye. So, where is known to have common sense, sometimes a man more a little autistic with less common sense, or maybe so much common sense, not crazy man living in normal world, but normal man in a sense of the realm, is living in the crazy world. Perhaps, as the eyes open and become awake, it's not the same as woke and the democratic bullshit of against Republicans, but awake as to so many aspects and angles of the world. As a man becomes so smart, they become stupid because too much intelligence will break you down. So, man broken and built back together only to be Humpty Dumpty on the wall again, falling. There's always some type of fall, even when standing and sitting. The coffee cold again in what, 30 seconds? So, a man with the itchy balls goes back to microwave to heat me coffee. Me coffee is looking at the angle of the shoulders, thinking, not bad, thank for the man who went on strike to lifting weights not too many years. Many years. Since we lift the weights, yet life has been so much on me shoulders, still so strong and muscular, even minus the dumbbells. That try to ring bells in your ears like lots of signals, and dumb like stupid, like so smart, also retarded. The man lose the nature of the funniness of the accent and start to sound like a blend of regular voice and accent and really bad job on the accent after a while because he gas himself with too much talking. Perhaps the man less control of the breath. as he talk and talk and talk. More control of the breath, more accent believable, less control of the breath due to more talking. Then the accent dissipate and become less natural because the man has actually flustered himself, even though very little energy is he talking. The man have so little energy to begin with that this has actually flustered the man, who in essence not bad looking by the look of me looking at me on the camera, saying not a bad guy. Kind of cute, kind of handsome. Too much sun starting to give too much freckles and moles that was not on skin before. Start to think maybe black. Maybe black man with a lot of white would make sense for the rapping, but that sounds sort of racist, doesn't it? We don't want to be anything but not, not that. Perhaps. Or maybe being the racist will give me more views because it flusters the people's feathers to want to say something instead of the silence that the man is living around. Living around silence is living around nothing, yet living around it. Lamb chop, now we get to the part, the silence of the lambs, but am I Hannibal Lecter or is somebody else? When do the strangers come from the outside? Boom, 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 harassing man finally make in-house for the appearance that they did in the movie Strangers, where they taunt and taunt the people from the outside, eventually come in after taunting, and then just kill the people. Doesn't sound too friendly, does it? But we've always wondered at what point does the enemy show the faces like the devil showing the face. Kind of an ominous way to approach life, wondering when does the enemy present itself after all the presentings that there is some type of enemy. And I leave you with this for now. When does the man's zest for fame come into fruition? Perhaps this segment of 28 minutes will be the beginning of the break that the man wants. Opposite of the breaks of society breaking the man. Maybe the man catch a break, which is not break a leg, break an arm, a bone, a spirit, emotionally, physically, but the break to take to the next level, to fame, maybe make some bucks, get a new pool, new house, boom, 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 now we rich. Go and get a Ferrari F50 like the man with some sense. The man. Itching the balls again. Maybe go to urologist, check it out, see what the hell is going down there. Doesn't seem like it's going to be a good prognosis, but sometimes you can't run from the fears. You have to get the diagnosis. Just because the prognosis is no good. This makes sense. 50 cents? Or just makes sense? Peace out, y'all. You do Tank Lipp.